Continuing very quiet for the benchmark indexes. You're watching the market and it's drifting lower and lower for the small cap index as well as the mid caps. The breadth continues to favor the declines. But today is a very special day at ETNA. We're launching an investor initiative called Nivesh. What is this all about? As we step into this mega turning point for you, the investor community. Let's take it across to Nikunj and find out what exactly is Nivesh all about. Nikunj?
You know, Aisha, we at ETNA are not only excited but extremely excited about this initiative of Nivesh. And this is with the mission statement of our channel, Rise with India. Well, it's important to bet on India not as a saver but as an investor. I often say publicly that there are two things which are often constant in life. First is death and second is inflation. Now, how do you beat that? The easy way to really beat inflation is that you simply migrate from being a saver to an investor. So what is Nivesh? Nivesh is a simple pitch where we would be encouraging an ARM investor or an ARM saver to take a pledge that he or she would invest 1 day of income, which is very simple. एक दिन की अपनी salary या फिर अपनी income save करो, उसको निवेश करो. And why is that crucial? The reason why that is crucial is because if you are investing or if you're saving money in fixed deposits, you are not actually beating inflation, which means महंगाई or inflation is eating your purchasing power. Now, that is the quantum of money which currently is locked in time deposit. And as Indians, you know, the first thing which an AAM Admi does is that you start saving in fixed deposit. That is the kind of money which is currently locked in saving deposits, and saving deposit gives you a return of less than 3.8%. Now imagine if you take a pledge that I would invest 1 day of my income, 1 day of my saving. And if you do this in a very disciplined manner, and history is any benchmark to go by, and I've always made this case that you know, for India the advantage is consumption, demographics, we are blessed with great entrepreneurs, good companies. This is the kind of return proposition what you have. In financial markets there is no promise, but there is certainly, historical returns are certainly an indication of what lies ahead. Nifty, which is the very basic form of index investing, if you started, Nifty has given you a return of 13.5% in last 5 years, 10% in 14 years and 16.3% in last 15 years. Now compound that with gold, the first basic port of call for every Indian housewife. Kya lene ka? Sona lene ka. Gold has given you returns which are 50% less than what Nifty has given you in last 15 years, and in last 5 years Nifty has given you 13%, gold has given you 1% return. Compare that with what you've got in a State Bank of India deposit, returns are meaningfully lower. So our pitch to Indians is that India is a country of savers. Let's now make India the country of investors. It's very simple. Take a pledge that you would be investing 1 day of your income.
Oh, absolutely. And that's the message going out to our viewers tuning in today and all day long to understand more about this investor education initiative.